Good evening, class. Imagine sitting in complete silence, no phone, no TV, just you and your own thoughts. For most people, that feels uncomfortable within seconds. We're constantly surrounded by entertainment. Apps like YouTube and Netflix have made it possible to never be bored. And while that sounds like a good thing, it's actually creating a problem. Today, I want to persuade you that college students should schedule daily, no entertainment time to improve focus and mental clarity. First, let's look at why this is even a problem. Constant access to entertainment is changing the way our brains work. We're used to quick, fast-paced content, short videos, and notifications. There's always something new, and there's never a stopping point. Because of that, our brains are constantly stimulated. There's also a habit forming with entertainment. Many apps are designed to keep you scrolling as long as possible, using notifications and content to grab your attention. Over time, this creates a cycle where your brain starts to expect stimulation at all times. When that stimulation isn't there, even for a few minutes, it can feel uncomfortable or even stressful. The discomfort is exactly what makes it harder to focus on slower, more important tasks. Another issue is constant entertainment affects our sleep. Many students scroll on their phones right before going to bed, which keeps their brain active when it should be wiring down. Poor sleep then leads to lower focus, reduced energy, and worse performance during the day. So the impact of constant entertainment carries over into how well we function overall. According to the American Psychology Association, frequent digital distraction reduces our ability to focus. In other words, the more we switch between apps, the harder it becomes to concentrate. You've probably experienced this yourself. You sit down to study, and within a few minutes, you're already checking your phone. Suddenly, what should have taken 30 minutes takes 2 hours. It's not because you're lazy, it's because your brain has been trained to expect constant stimulation. So if constant entertainment is the problem, what can we do about it? The solution is simple. We need to intentionally create time without entertainment. College students should schedule at least 30 minutes a day of no entertainment time. This means no phone and no videos. You can start small. For example, you can avoid getting on your phone while you're eating meals. Over time, these small changes will lead to bigger results. You may find yourself finishing assignments earlier, feeling less overwhelmed, and even enjoying moments of quiet instead of always avoiding them. That sense can improve not just your academic performance and your overall well-being. An option is to replace that time with activities that require real focus, like reading or even just sitting and thinking. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that's part of the process. You're retraining your brain to slow down and focus. But does this actually make a difference? Imagine two versions of your daily life. In the first version, you continue with constant entertainment, you're easily distracted, assignments take longer, and your mind always feels a little cluttered. In the second version, you take just 30 minutes each day without distractions. Over time, you notice it's easier to focus and you'll get your work done faster. Research from the University of California found that reducing distraction significantly improves concentration and lowers stress levels. There's another benefit too, creativity. When your brain isn't constantly entertained, it starts to generate ideas. That's why people often have their best ideas in quiet moments. By giving your mind space, you're allowing it to actually think. So what can you do starting today? Set aside 30 minutes with no entertainment, with your phone out of reach, and replace that with something quiet, a focused activity. Try it for 1 week and pay attention to how you feel, your focus levels, and watch your productivity improve. Because we need more control over our attention, so give yourself a moment of silence. That moment of boredom might feel uncomfortable, but it might be exactly what your brain needs. Thank you.